So I'm not sure if you guys know this about me or not, but I have a pretty high-pitched speaking voice. You know, it's up there. It's up there. And it's not really a big deal to me at all. I really don't care about how my voice sounds, unless I'm singing and I care about how my voice sounds. But, you know, one of the things that I do when I'm at work sometimes is they put me in the phones area, and I answer questions about stuff and things all day. Mostly stuff, but sometimes it's things. And when I'm answering the phone, sometimes people think I'm a woman. And by sometimes, I mean like half of the time I get hit with like a ma'am or something, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Sometimes I like to mess with the people on the phone, like they'll call me ma'am, and then I'll instantly drop my voice, like at least an octave, to just confuse them. Like, I was just talking to a woman, and what happened? What happened? Or I guessed wrong, you know? I like to think that I cause a bit of a crisis inside their brain. It's a bit devious of me. It is a bit devious. But I was really, really bored the other day, like more so than usual at work, which is fine. That happens. You're at work. It can be boring. That's the reality of work. So what I decided to do was run a bit of a social experiment, if you will. If I was on the phone with somebody and they called me ma'am, I would run with it, you know, and just continue to speak as feminine as I possibly could so that people would continue to think that they're speaking to a female. And then other times I would answer the phone and like go out of the way, like drop my voice down to radio voice. And so there would be no confusion as to what gender the person they're talking to is. You know, I would do that, and it was fun at first for a while, but then I started to gauge the reactions of how people treated me when I was talking as a woman versus when I was talking as a man, and it was interesting. I found some interesting stuff. I will say right now that this doesn't prove anything about anything because correlation does not equal causation. I remember that from stat class. Ow. But when I was talking as a woman, I noticed a significantly more likely chance that the person I was talking to would get angry with me or get just frustrated with me and just be snooty over the phone. And there was a pretty good sample size that day. There was like 350 phone calls, and like half of them were me pretending to be a girl, and me pretending to be a guy were the other half of them. Is that a thing? Like, are people more likely to get angry at a woman than they are to get mad at a man? I don't know. I don't know. It would make sense, given that the patriarchal society in which we live, it's harder for women to be taken seriously than a man, but I don't know if that has anything to do with people getting more mad at each other. I don't know. I'm just here to ask the questions, you know what I'm saying? And I am wearing my patriarchy slang uniform today. This is a t-shirt. Marina Shut Up, that lovely gal, made these, and you can check them out. You're welcome for the plug! But that was just an interesting experience that I thought I would share with you guys, and I'm curious as to what you guys think about all this, because like I said, this does not prove anything. This is just things that I observed. So, yeah. I think that's it. I think I'm about done here. As always, I'm AConMann, and you've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you guys on Monday. That was such an aggressive fwa, you guys. I'm sorry. If that did that surprise you? It surprised me, the noise that just came out of my mouth. So, I just want to say, for the Project for Austin this past week was incredible. I got to talk to some of the people who work at To Write Love on Her Arms because they saw the video, they tweeted it out, and then it was featured on the live stream for P4A, so there was a lot of awareness gained for that, and it was a really special time. I spent a lot of my day off on Wednesday watching the live stream, had a ton of fun doing so, and yeah, this event every year, Project for Awesome, just makes me feel so good about YouTube, about people, and about our potential to do amazing things. And so yeah, really successful in that regard. So yes, I'm gonna go.